The Guam Election Commission offices were packed as voters lined up for their last chance to register before the cutoff tomorrow night at 8 p.m. While GEC's office and hallways were crowded with people exercising their right to choose, voter registration has been low compared to previous election years. The latest figures released by the Guam Election Commission on October 5th show that there are 49,811 registered voters on Guam. Newswatch political analyst Kaleo Moylan sat down with us to shed some light on the subject. And he stresses, while voter turnout is important, it is just as important to understand what the numbers mean.
What we should be looking at are the number of registered voters. Have we seen a decrease or an increase over the years of the number of registered voters? And then from that particular number, has there been an increase or decrease in the number of actual voters who have registered?
There are countless factors that can affect voter turnout. Anything from the date of the election to the weather on that day, and even transportation, have an influence on how many people come out to vote. Perhaps one of the biggest factors is how much of an impact voters feel that their choices will have in the election.
Well, the probability of your vote actually counting, as an individual voter, will determine whether or not you're going to come out and vote. What's going to move you as an individual voter? If my vote benefits me, and I see that my vote can actually change the outcome of a race, then I'm more likely to go out and vote.
So what effect do low voter registration and turnout have on an election? Having high or low voter turnout could be an indicator of how the community views the candidates and the election process itself.
You can say we have a high voter turnout, and that would represent that people want change. But it could also mean that people are supporting the continuation of the policies of the administration. Same thing with low voter turnout. People can say, well, low voter turnout represents that people are disenfranchised with the way government is running because their vote won't count. But it could also mean, on the alternative, that people are satisfied and don't wish change to occur.
Low voter turnout or high voter turnout, the bottom line is still which candidate can get the most votes on election day. In the end, the choice that is made matters more than how many people choose it. Keeping it local for Guam News Watch, I'm Kristen Pinko.